Good morning, class. Many students graduate with honors in their undergraduate programs and successfully secure jobs after graduating. Now, a lot of students wish to continue with their studies and pursue their masters after graduating. However, majority of these students are not able to do so since they are busy taking care of themselves and looking for money to support their family and themselves. Few who can manage studying after their jobs take up part-time classes. Looking at the competitive job markets and the requirements set by employers, how many students would continue with their studies and graduate with their master's degree if online education was implemented in the university? Now, I have carried out intensive research and found out that many students fail to continue with their studies after the undergraduate studies, since they are held up with duties of taking care of themselves and their families. And they can barely spend some time to attend classes at the university. And this was mentioned in an article by Vito in 2010. Many students wish that they could take their classes online, and by doing so, they would still be able to make a living and obtain a master's degree. Today, I will convince you that implementing online education in the universities in the Gulf, or specifically AUS, is both beneficial to the students and the universities. First, I'm going to tell you the benefits of implementing online education in general, and then I'm going to tell you the benefits this implementation has to the students. Let's begin with the first argument as to why online education should be implemented in the universities of the Gulf. As many countries continue adopting online education, this has not been the situation in many countries in the Gulf, as they have remained hesitant in adopting online education. In an article by Al-Badri in 2013, the digital structure in the Arab countries varies, making it difficult to adopt online education. Dependence on Arabic languages in the education system in these regions of access makes it even more difficult to change or adopt a digital platform in the education system. Lack of access to a digital platform is still a challenge in many countries in the Gulf, mentioned by Gusum in 2006. The universities in the Gulf need to implement online education to compete with students in different parts of the world. Now, many universities and colleges in America have implemented online education and have been successful over the years. For example, universities such as Boston University and the University of Massachusetts have provided online courses over the years, which has been very successful. Students from all over the world have acquired degrees from these reputable institutions. The online education platform gives a student a chance to blend the traditional education and online education. Implementing this platform in the US would open doors for the students from all parts of the world to pursue degrees in this university, boosting its popularity and prestige, mentioned by Khosrow in 2009. Now let me explain the importance of online education to both students and universities in general, and the Gulf. Now, some of the benefits to universities include expansion to the neighboring countries. The universities can be able to offer their courses to different parts of the world. This expansion boosts the popularity of the university of different parts of the Gulf. The universities are also able to offer different courses and their students in different languages, mentioned by Mirza and Abdul Karim in 2011. Similarly, more students are likely to enroll for these online courses, which in turn translate to a bigger revenue for the university. This can be later used to develop the universities. New opportunities such as partnership with the internet providers and the software companies bring further developments to the universities in the Gulf. Now, advantage to the students. Online education allows students to interact with their lecturers at any time of the day. When faced with difficulties in their studies, they can consult without having to meet physically with the instructor. Students may also be able to participate in class activities. This is especially useful for shy students. Online courses are affordable, allowing more students to pursue online university education. Other advantages include this education platform offers a variety of programs for the students to choose from. The learning environment is more comfortable and one avoids commuting to classes which can be quite expensive. And this article was mentioned by Coburn in 2005. Students who wish to upgrade their educational achievements and increase their salaries can do this by taking online courses from the universities. Online education also provides a platform for the students who wish to remain valuable in the job markets in other countries. Students studying through the online education platform are exposed to a wide variety of knowledge, as compared to those who only rely on their teachers for knowledge. Online education challenges the students, and they are therefore forced to search for the information from the internet. This makes the students more active and very educated. Students who have been used to e-learning may benefit from this implementation of online education. In the universities, by getting jobs as tutors, students may develop their proficiency in different languages, particularly in the languages that the courses are offered in. They have to be familiar with these languages so as to remain competitive with other students taking online courses with them who are not from the Gulf. And this article was mentioned by Gideon in 2003. Now, after stating the arguments on why implementation of online education in the Gulf is important, now let me explain to you why this is important to the education platform in the Gulf. Many universities around the globe are adopting a system of online education. These institutions continue to attract more students and they continue to expand their services to more students worldwide. Universities in the Gulf, or in our case the US, need to implement this education platform as well, so as to expand their services to more students in various parts of the world. Online education offers the students more skills and opens up more fields for the students from the Gulf. For instance, when they are offered online courses in different languages, they get to learn new things and to improve their knowledge of these languages. AUS can apply online courses in different fields, such as the undergraduate and postgraduate fields. This would offer more students an opportunity to study, especially the working students. Now, some of the disadvantages of this system include that the online courses are not fit for everyone. Students who are wishing to take the online courses must be responsible and self-sufficient, as no supervision is available. Some of these online courses may not have all the necessary requirements for that particular degree due to inadequate accreditation. In addition, the availability of full online degree programs from credible universities is limited, and this was mentioned by Lewis in 2010. Now, I conducted an interview with Professor Muyun Mizanovic, who is a statistics professor in the US, and he once did a statistics course for some instructors only. And he told me that it failed because the instructors were not trained enough for this system. He told me it can be solved if they give these instructors a training course which will help them to get used to the online education or the online system. And he told me that 20 years from now, online education will take over the traditional education and everything will be used using a computer or any digital platform. I would like to end my speech by persuading all the university administrators in the US to implement online education in the universities, so as to offer more students an opportunity to pursue their dreams despite the national circumstances. I would also encourage those in charge of implementing the online education system to use other languages to help multinational students in understanding the concepts. By doing so, no student from any part of the world will be locked out from pursuing a degree in university in the Gulf. Also, relating this to AUS, students who wish to pursue a master's degree might not be able to afford it, knowing AUS increasing tuition fees. With the online courses, these students are still be able to earn a living as well as pursuing further education. Thanks. Questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.